Hey guys.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm Tone Eater,
And I am Wee.
and I'm playing on Bui's thing, even though I'm the one that plays Red Dead Redemption. But anyways, this is a gameplay video, and it is our review of the new DLC pack that came out August 10th, which is one day ago, basically, not from, And, yeah, this is Blackwater, by the way, hold your own.
This is the Legends and Killers package.
Yes.
Just came out in the PlayStation Store and Xbox Live Marketplace yesterday.
Hooray.
So, this is kind of a review on it. Just covering all the basic stuff that goes on in all these maps and, characters and stuff.
What's it doing?
First we're going to start off with all the maps. So first there's Blackwater, place we're playing at.
Yeah.
It's pretty much best all around map. Lots of alleyways, spots for campers, spots for hiding, good all around. There's nothing that's really wrong with the place. It's got something for everybody. Thieves Landing. Well, it's fun using all the bridges because there's just a crap load of them. They're pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you fall in the water, it's funny to watch your character kind of drown. And dead people drown.
Yeah, especially when you shoot someone into the water, you know what I'm saying.
Next there's Manzanita Post. Nothing extremely great about the place. It's kind of like a woods-like place with a little bit of a base.
Very close to tall trees,
It's actually, like, when you start, you might see tall trees as like the place. Fort Mercer, it is a camper's paradise.
Definitely.
It's pretty much the only good spots to even be in Fort Mercer are the high up spots.
Yes.
Which for some people will be really annoying, especially for people like me who really are good with like snipers but don't really love being up high and stuff like that, especially because there are no snipers in the place.
Yes.
Escalera is the place where it's like there's a major battles to get to the very highest tower.
Because as you know, like Escalera, that's Mexico. Like I don't know if you can consider it the capital of the area, but it's where the government dudes hang out in single player. And there's 3 levels and stuff, and the highest one is basically where all the campers can run to. So there's always a battle for up there, like everyone running up there and dying.
There's Rio Bravo, Pinto or Gulo or Punto
yeah.
Gulo, and those places don't have any extreme greatness in them. But
they're pretty much all
fun.
like, oh, and I forgot to mention this one, Hennigan Steed.
Right.
Stead, I mean.
Kind of just like a wide open.
Yeah, wide
spot.
open plain. The last 3 mentioned, including Hennigan Stead, is they're all nature places. They're not towns, like Diaz Coronas.
And then there's tall trees. So if you like, it's kind of like Diaz Coronas. So if you really like Diaz Coronas, then you'll enjoy tall trees. It's more of a closed-in kind of place, but it's not as big, but it's just as cool as Diaz Coronas, and you can only hold your own there as well. So,
Buffalo Rifle.
Yeah.
Oh,
next is the Tomahawk. Tomahawk is basically a throwing axe, or chopping axe if you're close enough. So it's a fun yet realistic weapon in the game. Because if you auto-aim on somebody, it won't just go straight to them. It'll actually make it like a quarter of the way there.
Unless you're like right next to them.
Yeah, unless you're like right next to them. Then it'll hit them. Which is pretty good, I guess. Some people might have been upset about it because, oh my god, I can't kill a guy with an axe. No, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Just whiners. And one of the final things about this was pretty much the Red Dead Revolver characters.
Yeah.
And it's a whole new gang that really consists of 8 characters from the older game Red Dead Revolver for the PlayStation 2. Surprisingly, that wasn't for the Xbox, which I'm kind of surprised about. I mean, if anybody knows it was for the Xbox, please tell me. I didn't see anything for it.
I have no clue either, so sorry about our ignorance, but
yeah. The only problem is they do appear way too much in gang matches. It's like they're just always in. In fact, the team that
sorry about that.
Ton Eater's actually playing against right now
is the Revolvers, yes.
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver. Which kind of shows a little bit of laziness in the setup for multiplayer, like the new one.
They didn't really make it seem like it fits in. They sort of just like put it out there. These are Red Dead Revolver. Get used to it.
Well, plus if you're kind of new to the game and you haven't really gone and played it too much, you might kind of find it hard to even get to the Legends and Killers pack.
Yes, I will illustrate it once I get to a safe point.
You see, in the list, you have to go all the way down, as you can see Tony is doing, almost to the really, like, way bottom, and they're all there. Which is kind of, once again, showing some laziness in the way that they set this whole thing up.
Yes.
I mean, it should really recognize that you have it and match you up only with people,
yeah. I think that would be
there.
More convenient and stuff.
It would be. But luckily all of these characters are featured in Free Roam, all of the, Red Dead Revolver, and you don't need to unlock them. You automatically get them.
Including the Tomahawk.
Including the Tomahawk. Oh, plus, Tomahawk cannot be used in older maps.
Yeah.
Like the original maps. They can only be used in maps like Tall Trees and like Manzanita Post, places like that, more like wide open range spots.
And I just want to add something quickly, which is pretty interesting and actually cool about this pack. So older maps such as like Tumbleweed and Diaz Coronis that didn't feature certain game types. Like I know Tumbleweed didn't feature Hold Your Own. Diaz Coronis didn't really have anything besides Hold Your Own. Now, in the Legends and Killers pack, they decided to include those game types in certain matches. And we just lost, but I'll quickly get to this. So basically, in the pack you also get certain things like the Pacific Coast Railroad, which you could only play free-for-all. Now you can play that a gang match, which I thought was really cool.
So anyways, this map pack was overall, between us, an 8.5. Because, it makes the game better, but shows some laziness in creating it.
Exactly.
So, that basically means download it. It shouldn't really disappoint you too much.
Nope.
And, so we'll see you later.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Love you.